Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Ross here, and welcome to the channel if you're new. Now guys, in this video I'm going to give you my top 3 picks for which striker to use in solos on Bloodstrike. Now this will count for mobile and PC, as I feel like the strikers themselves are very unique in which way they'll play on solos. Now, a little bit of a background for myself on the game. I've been playing this since 2022 when it first released on beta, on and off since then, and literally every day since the global launch about 3 weeks ago. I'm currently legend ranked, and I'm mostly solo ranked to legend. So I think by now, having tried all the strikers, I probably know what I'm talking about when it comes to this. So without further ado guys, if you like down below, that'll help us immensely, and make sure if you are new to the channel to subscribe, and we're going to get straight into it right now. So obviously guys, Bloodstrike has got a lot of strikers in, each with unique abilities. You've got ultimate ability, you've got active ability, and you've got passive ability. Not every single striker has all 3 of these, but majority of them do. And this list is not by no way like say the number 3 on the list is the worst one. I'm saying it's the top 3 of the strikers, so the best 3, but I do have a specific order that I'm going to present it to you in. Start with number 3, who is Zero. Now, Zero, guys, is a very underrated striker. Not a lot of people use it to his full abilities. Now, he's got 3, obviously, skills. He's got his ultimate skill, which is like a dash. You can charge it up, and he slashes his sword, and whichever way you're aiming, he'll, like, jump forward or jump up or whatever you want to do. His active ability, honestly, I don't use it. It blocks bullets, but it's kind of temperamental. It'll only do it if you're literally facing someone, and it only like blocks so many as the skill goes. Some of them actually hit you still, and I don't find it to be very useful overall for an ability, but it's not that ability that I use him for. His passive ability gives you increased movement speed when you have a melee weapon equipped. So if you, like me, you run around quite a lot, have your sword out, or your axe, or your fists, or whatever you're going to use at the time, he'll run faster than other strikers, so it does give you much more mobility to move around. Now the reason I like his ultimate skill is because of how many different applications you have with it. You can jump over things, you can jump up into things, you can even leap into the air and open your parachute for a little speed boost along where you're going. And of course, if someone's shooting at you, you can dash into cover really quickly or dash past someone, turn around and start shooting them. So many different applications for the dash itself, and it's only got a 33 to 35 second cooldown. I'm not 100% sure which number that is, because every time I look at it, it's always around about 32, so I'm assuming it's either 33 seconds or 35, probably 35, nice round number. But Zero comes in at number 3 because I find him to be a very fast, mobile striker to use in solos when you want to be nimble and dart in and out of cover or towards people and get that push when you need it, when someone's up a building or something. Very, very useful. Anyway guys, let's move on to number 2. Now guys, in at number 2 we have Nova, of course. Now a lot of people watching this will be confused as to why Nova isn't number 1, as literally everybody and their mother uses Nova as their main, well, playing solos. But comes in at number 2 because it's not quite taken the top spot for me. However, was my main character to use a lot of the time when I was ranking up towards legend because of very, very specific things to do with her initial gameplay. Now, Nova has 3 skills as well as Zero does. You've got your ultimate skill, which throws a gas grenade which explodes, sticks to a surface, whatever, explodes into a cloud of gas which causes damage to people around the vicinity of it or in it, and it also reduces their vision so they can't see as well while in the gas. You've got an active skill which will make Nova breathe in the gas canister, and it gives you a speed boost. I don't personally use it, I don't find it that that useful. However, a passive skill stops her taking any damage from her own gas. So you can throw gas on the floor in a building, people can push towards you and it's not going to kill you. Now, why I find this so useful on solos, Nova specifically, is because the gas is extremely powerful when used in the right scenario, where you can push people with it, you can stop people camping buildings and stuff like that, or you can just throw it into doorways and stop people advancing towards you. It also doubles as a cover for yourself as well, because a secondary to the passive skill, I forgot to mention, you can occasionally, when you kill someone, burst their body into some poison gas, which will damage people nearby. But it also, the hidden sort of feature of this is it provides a temporary smoke screen to the body or the bag of who you've just killed for when you go up to loot them. So very, very useful in that. Now you get 2 charges on the gas grenade or on the gas canister breathing. Both charges are shared, but 2 gas grenades can be turning tides when it comes to fighting multiple targets at once. I find it very useful occasionally if you're in the last zone and people are pushing you to just surround yourself with poison gas. Anyone pushing you is going to damage themselves, reduce their vision. You, of course, also get reduced vision in the gas, but it doesn't damage you. It doesn't damage you at all, so you can hide in it relatively well. Very, very useful, and probably literally my second favourite striker to use on solos. So if you haven't tried Nova yet and you're a bit apprehensive, make sure you do give her a try and just try some of the strategies with the gas to lure people out of places or into places and get a shit ton of kills. So guys, last on this list and in at number 1 for my top striker to use on solo is of course Hank. Now Hank is very different to other strikers in that he doesn't have an active skill. He's only got an ultimate skill and a passive skill, but these 2 combined things prove to be absolutely amazing when it comes to playing in solos. I'm going to talk you through exactly how that is right now. So first of all, guys, if you're not familiar with Hank whatsoever and you've just started the game, and he's probably one of the first strikers the game will force you to use, his ultimate ability places a turret on the floor at your designated area. Obviously, you can't just like throw it 100 meters away. It has to be where you're aiming a relatively short distance away from you. And this turret will automatically shoot anyone who comes near it. It'll prioritize whoever comes in its vicinity first and continue shooting them until they die or its time runs out or it dies, basically, because you can have it shot and destroyed. Now, his passive ability increases damage dealt with SMGs and shotguns while in close quarters combat. So if, like me, you have a Scar and a Vector equipped at the same time, the Vector or a P90 or whatever SMG you choose to use with Hank in close range is going to do more damage than somebody else using the same gun, which is absolutely amazing for solos, because a lot of solos combat is pushing people and killing them at close range. Obviously on squads it's different, because usually if you push one person, there's 3 other people behind them or next to them which are also going to shoot you. But on solos it becomes a lot easier to do this. And obviously I've got a Scar as well, because that's for long range, but that's nothing to do with the character himself. But the turret becomes insanely useful in solos because of people third partying you, and just it improves your mobility as well when you place it down on the floor. It acts as sort of an aid which will help shoot people or lure them away from places, or make them divert their fire to it instead of you, giving you the opportunity to take them out a lot more sort of what's the word? Efficiently. You can do it a lot more efficiently with the turret. Now it does take 1.5 minutes to cool down. It is a bit of a wait between charges, but as you level up your striker, you get level 2, 3, 4, 5, and then finally 6. I don't think 6 actually upgrades it. It does upgrade the overall duration, life, damage and fire rate of the turret. So the more you level up your striker during the game, the more the better the turret is going to be, and the more useful to helping you it's going to be. And this is why Hank takes the top spot for me, because I just found it very, very versatile to use the turret in pretty much any scenario, especially if there's several people in an area. It helps. You can have sort of it's like having a teammate when you don't have a teammate but he doesn't move, and it does really, really help. So Anyway, guys, that has been the top 3 strikers for solo on Bloodstrike. I will follow up this video probably with top 3 strikers to use in squads, depending on, of course, your player style and the rest of your squad, which are very, very important. But solos is hard to start with because you can get third partied at any time, and I do believe that this top 3 list of strikers are the best ones to use. Some people will probably disagree, put in the comments that Nacho is the best one, but let's face it, they're all idiots if they think Nacho is any good, because he's not. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Please like down below if you have enjoyed the video. Make sure you have subscribed to the channel, and look forward to the next one tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.